Hello everyone. Hi, what is up? It's me, Angie. Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for deciding to click on my video. And I have many videos who are watching right now, so I appreciate you stepping by and deciding to click on my video out of all the ones you could have watched instead. Thank you, hello, and welcome. So today's video, we're going to be listening to a Juice WRLD song. It's called Not Enough, which kind of makes me think it's gonna be a sad song. Granted, I feel like all of Juice's songs are pretty sad, but they always have a sick beat behind it. So I'm thinking that's what we're gonna get today. Yeah, I love a good Juice WRLD song. I love Juice WRLD. But before we get into it, I want to remind you guys to please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. I would love you to stick around and hang out with me. I upload videos 2 to 3 times a week, every single week. So I'd love for you to subscribe to be notified every time I upload. And while you're at it, gives you a thumbs up. It really does help me and my channel out. If you do so, even if you decide not to subscribe, I would really appreciate if you just gave me a thumbs up. But either way, I'm happy here today. So yeah, I guess without further ado, that's all I gotta say. So let's get into it. Let's listen to Juice WRLD's song Not Enough. It doesn't look like we have any official video, so we'll just listen to the audio today. So I'm not gonna put anything on the screen for that reason. Ooh.
Now I've been drowning in this liquor bottle, but drowning's not enough.
Oh wow, okay. First thoughts, I love the melody and the production in the background. So good. Also, if you hear thunder, it is raining really bad outside. And as for the lyrics, sad. He said, I'm drowning in my liquor bottle, but drowning isn't enough, or something along those lines.
They tell me that I won't live to see tomorrow, but I don't give a fuck.
That's hard to hear. They told me I won't live tomorrow, but I don't give a fuck. It's really eerie listening to this stuff back. And here's the thing, I think that's a lie. I think he gave a lot of fucks actually. Him giving so much fucks is what contributed to his mental health, I think. Sometimes caring too much, sometimes thinking too much is a detriment. There's nothing wrong with being a good person. There's nothing wrong with feeling empathy. There's nothing wrong about feeling your feelings. But I definitely feel like the whole I don't give a fuck thing was a front. Because I think he actually cared a lot about the people around him, a lot about the person he loved. It feels like the best people are always dealt the worst cards. It's so unfortunate. Juice, Mac Miller, really amazing people that had demons that they didn't deserve.
I'm running out of patience, out of pleasure, and running out of luck. I'm really scared that we won't stay together. What if you run out of your love? You run out of your love.
Wow.
I hope you know if I said it, baby, I'm in 10 straight.
The change in the melody, so good.
Fell for you, I don't know how it happened. When we kiss and I taste all the passion, took me into the end.
What the hell? This is good. The lyrics are so sad, but the beat is so good. Aww. Did he say I need you to make it through? I think for a lot of my life, I feel like I've always heard you have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. You have to work on yourself by yourself. You know, you can't lean on anyone else to help you work on yourself. And I think that is to an extent true, but also I think what really helps people is other people, is community, is friendship. Leaning on other people when you are in a bad time is not a bad thing to do. I think for a while we were told it's not good to like lean on someone else, but I've been hearing recently this change in that narrative. It's so important to have a friend group or a strong support system when you're feeling these darker feelings and when you're in a dark place. Like community, people is the most beautiful thing in life, and I think that's kind of the meaning of life. Where there is community, where there are supportive people is where we see growth. This is kind of a whole other tangent right now, but I just wanted to say I think that it's really beautiful to see Juice talk about that in his songs, whereas maybe before I would have thought differently, would have been like, man, you can't be leaning on these other people. And like I said, to an extent that is true, but also it is very beautiful to hear that someone comes into your life, this person's coming into Juice's life, and it's making him want to be better and want to work on himself. That is very important and that is very beautiful. So when he says things like, I need you to make it through, I don't think that's a bad thing whatsoever. I think that is a very strong thing to admit that. Anyways, I digress. Let's continue.
All of the stressful times that we had, I know you scared that I'm gonna relapse. I love that. Where the drugs at? You know that I love that. Let's go out tonight. Where the clubs at? You fill me up like the drugs do. Ink on my brain like a tattoo.
These lyrics, wow. This chorus is so catchy. That was really, really good. Oh my gosh, I really like that song. I think that might be one of my new favorites. It's hard to tell because she has such great songs. I feel like almost every song of his is my favorite, but this one was really, really good. Someone in the comments said this is gonna be the underrated gem of the album. I think I could see it being underrated. Oh, someone else said in the comments, man, this song hits about as hard as any I've heard in years. I connect with this in so many different ways. Crazy that Juice can still have such an impact while he's not around anymore. And I think that's what is so amazing about creation and about art and about music, is that that impact of the thing that that person made lives on long after the artist is around. That's why we hear about Da Vinci still so much. Artists like that have been gone and passed for so many years, but their art and what they've made has still affects people to this day and will still affect people long after we're gone. It's just, that's the longevity of art and music is so powerful and so beautiful. Let's see what Genius says about this song. In the about section, it says, oddly upbeat and passionate, not enough, Juice details his freaking sorrows and grief within his relationship, furthermore touching on the struggles with substance abuse and heartbreak. The track was first previewed on July 15th, 2021 via Lil Bibby's Instagram and leaked 1 month later in its entirety on August 16th. The track eventually made an official release through Fighting Demons on December 10th, 2021. Okay. So in the chorus, when he says, now I've been drowning in a slicker bottle, but drinking's not enough, Genius has this annotated saying, Juice has presented a similar idea of being plagued by substances multiple times before. These lines are especially reminiscent of his unreleased song, Bottles. Oh, okay, I haven't heard that song. Juice also notes how he drowns himself in other substances, this time codeine, in his July 2020 track, Titanic. Yeah, just another lyric about another thing that's helping him distract from what is really the issue at hand, whether it be through liquor like Hennessy or whatever, whether it be through drugs like codeine. He tends to lean on substances to help him not feel as bad as he actually feels, to be numb, to distract himself, not really work on what's at hand. Obviously, I'm no medical professional, I'm no psychiatrist or therapist. I think it's kind of common knowledge in a way too that Juice was obviously an addict and he used his addictions as a way to cope with feelings of being not good enough, hence the title of the song. I mean, and it's interesting because he says, she said it's not enough, which makes me wonder that maybe, I think he did always feel like he wasn't enough for people, and maybe that's why his relationships failed, and that I think he was a person that really cared about his relationships, really loved to love, loved being in a relationship. I think that's why when a relationship ends, he feels heartbreak so much, because he reflects that relationship ending back on himself, saying, oh, I wasn't enough for that person to stay with me. He already has that thought in his head, and so whenever someone says it's not enough, and like someone being that significant other, it confirms his negative thoughts. He says, I'm running out of patience, running out of luck. I'm really scared that we won't stay together. What if you run out of your love? Wow. Okay, so here he's saying stuff like where he fears that the relationship is gonna end because this person is going to not love him anymore, gonna run out of love. He's so scared that they won't stay together. He's thinking about these what ifs. He does not want this relationship to end because he needs this person to make it through. So what I'm gathering here is these are his thoughts about this relationship. However, the relationship did end because the girl said it was not enough. Whatever they were doing to try and keep this relationship together was not working. It's not enough. The relationship ended and he is obviously very just devastated about it. He needed her. He needed this person to make it through. Now this person is no longer there. I mean, he even says, all of it, me and you until the end. You taught me what real love is. Like, he is just saying how much he loves this person and how much they mean to him. But in the end, the relationship ended. Okay, I think that's enough for me today. Wow, really good song. I have to listen to this fucking album full through one of these days. I will with you guys at some point. But I'm enjoying also listening to song by song by him and dissecting each one deeply. I love doing that stuff, so I'll probably keep on doing that, and then maybe at some point I'll actually listen to the full album through. Yes, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get going. I love you guys a lot. Please like and subscribe. Please subscribe. We're trying to hit 10K. Yeah, I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.